Welcome to the 13th episode of Inside the Mind of a Houou, where I, ChunmanTV, will convey my thoughts about playing Riichi Mahjong in the highest room uh, on Tenhou. We are facing a Tenhoui COS here on the right. We are facing an 8-ton across and a 7-ton on the left. There are only like 25 Houou or Tenhouis, so it's quite rare to see one. But the active one is COS, and looking at his R, he has been, I don't want to say throwing a lot of games, but he just doesn't, or like he probably does care, but like he is probably playing a little bit more relaxed because they can't T rank. We are east something here. We will take this side instead. With the 6 we can still get an Itzer. We can throw the AK like this as well. But it's not like the Ultra Sweat who wants to farm everyone. We have now Tapu Mushuchi. Yeah. We are still east on them, but it's not the best. Like it's not the best. Like just to put it in in two words. 1 man is a new Tora. What does it say? I don't know. Like if we get a bad weight, we will definitely not Riichi, or we won't say that is. That is second Riichi, and we are completely out with 7-8 man. The 1 man is Tora, so like it's not that nice to. Okay, the 1 man passed. He should probably push the 8-1 first in case Simon is fighting. I don't think they really want to fight two Riichis with two indicators, but we never know, right? You can go 8-man and then 7-so, and then I think they are out now with the 7-pin. We can go 8-man and then 1-so is better, or is it 7-so? 2-pin. If 5-pin Nakatsuchi? I don't know, I don't think so. We can just go 7-so, just don't think, just push, can push it out. This is a Simons are still in, or like they are thinking about calling. We are East something, but it's not really like East something. Or wait, we are. This is way better East something. They are calling here. You can see for. Okay, 3 Hangman basically. Like we had a good map of CTR. We could still get Tempai, Keishiki Tempai Futon as well. In the 5-shot bill. It's really like the core lag is a big part of online mahjong. Or like you have the same thing in person. You can actually just see when people want to call, or if people are thinking about calling, because they will throw a little bit slower. So in person, I would have also seen that Simonza wanted the 7-so and that they would still be fighting. So I pushed the other 7-so and then the 9-so. Which shifted 5-man to Stormen, which start into 7-7 here against the 7 down, losing 8,700 on the first hand. Yeah, we are 1 Tora hand. We can just cut the 5-pin. The 5-pin doesn't have that much use. That might be like some 5-6 sounds so cool, but it's really not worth. I think we're just cutting the 5-pin here, and then the 2-pin right after. The social shape is okay enough to get 2 blocks out of it. We will be pushing here 1 tile. It's 4 switches 5, 6. Like it's definitely hard to push, but the problem here is if we go 1-man, we are stuck after the 1-man. And we can fold right here, or like we can fold on the next dangerous throw, because we still need to push at least 1 more tile for gate, and it is Suchi. So we can just push that. The 6-0 is still very spooky, but it's a non-dealer anyway. 8-pin, 8-pin looks better, right? 8-pin, 8-pin, 1, 2, 3 is 1 chance. On the 6, maintaining E something. Cutting a pair gives us 2 turns of safety as well. Again, the Forzo is half Suchi. The 8-man is Kamputse. Like, we will be pushing on Tempai, but it really depends on what we get. The 9-man has already been pushed. We can fold out with the 1-man. We only need like one save now late game anyway, but here we are just pressing the save button here on the, not the Ipeco, on the 5-8. So for Riichi Futura. There's a second save. And the Ipatse on the east north Sabo. And the east would be, oh my god. Okay. What I wanted to say, the east is more expensive, but but I was like it would be the same value. Like it was either double east or the Ura 3. So yeah, so it would be 6 or 700, I think. I think they had 600. Yeah, Riichi Pat's Euro 3 with some more value, I think so. It would be the same value. But luckily we didn't throw the east or the north there. Or like, we didn't throw any tile because of the deal in. Basically shifting the scores around from Kamicha and tournament. We want to skip here. We want to develop our blocks here. And we are headless. That's also a reason why we don't want to go. We'll just go cut the pens on. Having an extra tile here in the pin suit is pretty useful for our head, for creating a build. The AK is nice from Kami-chan. Thank you, Kami. We have double AK acceptance here, but we can skip the next seed. That is Tora. What do we want to draw? Like a 6-pin or something? There's only one 6-pin left. I think we can skip. And then we can go 7, 8-pin here because of the early 6. And we just steal an AK, so we got rewarded that. It's just too awkward if we see without a pair. It could be dumb, but I don't like it. I don't really think Kamicha has that much value because we have two Akatoras. We are taking the safer route. The 2-pin is Kapi, now the 5-pin is Nakasuchi. Push. It's actually not really a push, it's 100% safe. It's already pawns. Pawn. Now we have a Kamputsu weight on the 5-8. And Simotsu already pushed the 5-man out earlier. But it's kinda Kusakiri from their part, but here we are just pushing everything. We are pushing everything. The one of the last two 5-mans is Akatora. He didn't see the 5-man, so it might still come out. The 8-man is Tsuchi. The 9, so it's unfortunately just a push. Like, is it? There's nothing left though. There's nothing left. But what else? 5-pin, 5-pin? Okay, we don't here for 3-9 plus the Riichi stick. Or like, we don't really run the Riichi stick. We run for the bonus stick and we receive the Riichi stick. We have one Tora here. This is so awkward. I kind of just want to go 6-pin. We have a very bad hand here. The only saving grace here is like outside hand or 7 pairs hand. That is just what we are going to force. You can try to play it efficiently, but you're not actually losing out on that much efficiency by cutting the middle tiles here because of the auto saves, accepting a lot of tiles as well. And now we just have save tiles, hopefully, against the Tenhoui. We can maintain some saves, but we don't really plan on fighting this anytime soon. The Dora is Suchi, but it still deals into the Sabo, so the 1-man doesn't come out. We will rather just go another pair than the 1-man here, for sure. It technically deals also into a Tanki, but most importantly it deals into the Sabo, and if you deal into a Sabo you are down at least 12k. So that is not what we are going to try. We are just pushing Kaputsu all the way. If we can, we have the right dragon, and then we can try the honors, the 2 Scott South or the 1 Scott North, or the 3 times Scott South, so the Kaputsu South, that is. 1 to the 8 man is pretty safe. I was counting the 9s, the other 3 9s is still 1 constant. It is pretty safe. South here. Just buying some time to unload what the next card is. The E seems okay. The 1 man. Can we push? Can we push? Nah, we are just out. We don't care. We just push the door. We don't care about Kate, and we can. the Dora shape here for 39. Funny. We just want to be completely out. But the 2 man was Suchi. But it's next to the Dora, so you can't really rely on any Suchi around the Dora anyway. Because people will take the Dora bait almost every single time. We just got the Dora acceptance, but honors almost more valuable than the Pensantro or the Consantro. The 7 man is actually nice, but the 8 man is not that great of a draw anyway. We have weak shapes, but perhaps 1 pin I had to go because there's no 1 2 3 Sansaku unless yeah E something. Here if we draw 2 3 we can try to get the Sansaku 1 2 3 I guess. But we will just got a 1 pin almost on any pedal to roll because we still want to upgrade the Pensan here. Dora cut double easy on the left. Yakutsuki E something, the 1 man is safe. This is not what we want. I think that is going to slide and then we are just trying to get something better. Like Riichi, like it's in terms of EV, it's not the worst, but I just don't like the bad weight chase. I'm just waiting for something better, and if we deal in the process, it so be it. Like the 4 man 9 pin Zabo just doesn't do it for me, to be honest. Like I like the 1 man, keeping our options open to fold or to push later on. 7 8 6 7. We do have enough safe now, so we are kind of obliged to just fold out. I usually would just push this live soon, no problem, but like we are contesting 2 people here. It's not only the Riichi. If it was just the Riichi, perhaps, but it was a 6-9 for Tenhou. Oh my god. Thumping, massive thumping on the Takame. For the Tenhou as well. Let's see here, the South is cash wind. 7 8 9 it's not really possible. Like we need 1 more block, so perhaps it's possible, but it's not really possible. C-Toys is way more likely. Give me, yeah, that is what we want. We just got the 8 pin here, and then we try to pretend that we don't have the Tora, and then we try to Riichi on the Tora. I think we need like 22k to first, which is Hanuman Shimo basically. So Riichimo C-Toys with 2 Tora. I think we just have to cut the 1 here because it's 1 Scott. We don't want to have too many tabs at our 1 Scott because it really lowers our acceptance by quite a bit. The acceptance is really much, no, the diagonal should be pretty good. We will just Riichi on this 1 pin for Riichi C-Toys 2 Tora. It's kind of Sotokawa with this 3, it's 1 Scott. Okay, Ipatsima. Like the Ipats here doesn't do much actually, but it's always nice to get the Ipats and that is game. Let's put it into the AI. Let's copy the link and put it into the AI. Let's see if I have it. I don't have it open. I just closed it. But the URL 2 is what matters more than the epods anyway. It's always the thing with like Moto AI that you have to do a CAPTCHA test and you have to make sure that you actually pay attention there. Like it's not like that you fail the CAPTCHA test, but it's really awkward if you fail the CAPTCHA test, you know. Okay, let's open the hands and let's see the we have a 91 here. Like I aim for 90 plus. Or like I think I played well if I got 90 plus. I do disagree with the AI sometimes. So it's not my fault. Like we keep the 5 so for the Itze and the Akato, and then here we are just kind of half folding. Our Khan is 2-5 here on the left. And then let's see, Shimotsa is still E something. It's just wait 2 something. I don't know why COS pumped that, but anyway they did. And here we are just out, right? We are just completely out, and then just 7 here. 8 man, and then here we can see it's 8-7 so, and then 7 so again, and CRS is template for constant 3, and then the person across is 2-5 so, and then the C, the C here, they couldn't they run here? Oh wait, they were not template, and now they cheat for the can put the 3 man, and then they shifted the 5 man here for the run. The Kami characters got absolutely wrecked after winning the first hand here. That is sometimes just what happens with Riichi Mahjong. Wait, does it cost a 5? No, it keeps a 5, but I don't want to keep it. It doesn't have that much acceptance. It doesn't push here. It's 55 versus 45. It's about 50-50, but I like my default is just like if you don't have two kombucha, just push. It's just way easier to play like that. And then you can vote out later. Like here, it's more debatable because we put the sushi. There's one more sushi here on the left, but this one is more debatable. But I still push. We have one bad shape. The Runkan is bad because it doesn't generate any value. But we go 8 pin here. One chance it agrees, and then he didn't push any more unsafe tiles until the Riichi, and then here it got wait, does it Riichi? Yes, it Riichi here with 99, and then it got the Forza with 99 or like 100. And we are chasing the 3-4 man Sabo. Is it the Tora Sabo with the 4 man Nakasuchi? Funny business, Kamicha. Funny business. Oh, and then the second stage. Oh, I didn't. And then the second stage here on the east north, and Shimoza has all the towers, and then the north tiers in in here for the Ipatsu, Ura, Tori, and the Aka. And then the game is pretty much done, or not pretty much done. Let's see on the pawn. It pawns here with 75 basically. Yeah, we have some decisions though. It had this on each here, but it would still want to cut the east anyway. It skips here with 72, and then it costs 5 pin here, but we are still headless. I like 5 pin for the head. It's basically 25% for the 1-2 man versus 75 for the 5 pin, but I don't want to have the pants on. I don't want to have the pants on. And then the C here with 57. Or 50, and then first 43 skip. Like if it was a regular, we would skip, but this is an Akatora, and we are still headless, so skipping is always pretty good. I really want to keep this 5 pin in our hand. It wants to go 7 pin. Yeah, 7 pin actually makes sense because the 7 pin doesn't deal into a Sabo 7 pin plus something because Kamita would take the ramen with the 677 instead. While Kamita could still technically have a 688 shape but they fixed the pair, so this is a mistake on my part. This is something that you should know. That if they discard the 6, the 8 pin is still alive, the Sabo is still alive. And then here I like the 2 very much. It costs 5 pin with half the time, and the 2 pin half of the time. But the pawn chance is really nice. The pawn turn is so nice here, and then Kami at 6-9, so like the 9, so I wouldn't push the 9, so this was like the only tower left. It would deal into Pinfu Sansuku Tora. So I would probably bail on the, especially on the Tora, perhaps not the 6. So, but like it's kinda the same way. Toyman, oh my god, Toyman is something heel veel uitzien, hoe niet ze. Okay. And then here we run. You have such a garbage hand. It wants to go 9 pin here, but like it really doesn't matter. And then here, because he got the 6 pin, it agrees with the 4 man. Also moving towards spares and an outside hand, and then here we are completely out. It's kinda funny how this early cheat is 2 man. Wait, that Simonsa still deals in, but I guess they don't have anything else, but they were Tempai here as well. On the Societal 1-4, so for Riichi chance. It's Suchi, like I can't blame them, they don't really have any safe towers anyway, so it's just a 2 man. Riichi, and then they dealt in. You have such a crappy hand here, and then we got something better, but like let's see what it does. It does 1 pin. 1 man is like 50-50. 1 pin, 1 man is about 50-50. And here it's got 1 man, and then the next discard on 38.5 is a 6. So, but this maintains E something, and here it doesn't push. Yeah, we should have just folded. We have enough safe towers. We have enough safe towers. So we are still E something, but anyway, we folded out 1 turn later. And then this Hanuman was so disgusting, but it doesn't matter. Kami just not even Tempai. And then here we got lucky. The 9 pins here was trash card, I think. Yeah, it was trash card. And then he put Sumo the Dora here, or not the Dora, we have an Ura as well. So that is game. I will see you in the next episode. If you want to see anything changed, or if you want to if you have any comments, just let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode.